All right, let's talk about what materials and notions we're going to need for this project. It's pretty basic. We're going to need our fabric, and all the fabric requirements can be found in the PDF of your class materials. So you'll have the individual fabric requirements for each project there. In addition, we need a hot iron and set it to a cotton setting so it's nice and hot and ready to go. Because we're working with cutting strips across the width of fabric, we need a large cutting mat, so at least 18 by 24 inches. This one's a little larger, which is handy, but 18 by 24 works great. We also need a ruler that's at least 24 inches long, again, so we can cut a nice long strip across the width of the fabric. I love my 6 by 24 ruler. I use it all the time. We need a sharp rotary cutter. For this project, I'm also recommending, but it's not necessary, a rotating cutting mat comes in really handy because we'll be squaring up blocks in both quilt projects. This helps just speed up that process. We can put the block down and cut two sides and just rotate the mat and cut the other two sides without even having to move the block. And with that, I also recommend square cutting rulers. This again just helps in the squaring up of that block and getting those edges nice and square and straight. We're going to use I'm going to use a 12 by 12 inch ruler on the bigger blocks in the first hourglass project. And later in the spinning stars, this 6.5 by 6.5 inch ruler comes in really handy for squaring up the smaller star points. In addition, you're just going to want your basic sewing notion, scissors, pins, and of course a sewing machine threaded and ready to go. Just wind those bobbins and get them ready.